How their mindset normally? MSME owner, when you talk about startup, can you just highlight on that?
So the biggest problem that I see when I talk to MSME business owners today is when I say you need to do marketing, only 2-3 words come to their mind. They think it's Instagram, YouTube, and probably a podcast of sorts.
Okay.
Nothing else comes to their mind.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the episode 23rd, the Leader Speak podcast. Today, I have a different person because today, the new year, we want to start it with the marketing people also. He's one of the well-known person in learning industries. His name is Chethan HR. He's a CMO of the Quantum Leaf. He started his career as a marketing and communications when he was 17 years. The company started and is basically drop out from the college, but he done for business and he worked one of the company in cafe coffee maker, basically as a CEO. And after that, he joined Quantum Leaf as a marketing person. But he built from scratches, and today they have more than 35 or 40 team size in marketing. And this is one of the best known brand in the learning industries, Quantum Leaf. Let's dive in the conversation with Chethan HR. Hi Chethan, first of all, Happy New Year for you.
Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you so much for coming over there.
Yes.
This year I want to start with you because I'm so fond of you, because you're inspiration for me when it comes to marketing, because I know you from last 2-3 years.
Yes.
And I thought let's start with you for the marketing, because from last 22 episode we done on HR community, and thought this year we start from marketing heads or sales head, branding head or CFO. Basically we're looking for those kind of people. And I thought let's start with you this year, and thank you so much for coming over there.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Before start, I would like to know that about your personal life, where you born, what's your family like, what's the parents doing? Just could help us on those.
Okay. So, born and brought up in Bangalore. Okay. My dad is into film, movie direction, serials, and producer, journalist since 35-40 years.
Oh,
Proper
Kannada industries.
Proper Kannadiga.
Oh,
he
super.
signs in Kannada also.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom has always been an entrepreneur, so
Okay.
I went to schooling. I failed 12th, second PUC 4 times.
Thank you so much. Same here.
And I said, okay, education is not for me. And after I moved out, I got into some sort of dancing, Zumba and all of that. So I spent as an assistant choreographer for almost 7 years. I danced with Vijay Raghavendra, Darshan, Punit Rajkumar and all these guys for award functions, cassette release and everything.
Okay.
And one of my friend was like, hey, you can't do this forever. You need to have some sort of a career. So he pushed me to join an animation course.
Okay.
So that's when I got introduced to design, videos and stuff like that. And then I took up my first job in Act Broadband. Worked as a graphic designer and motion graphic designer for 10,800 per month. Worked for a year. I didn't like the appraisal that I got, which was just like $800. I understand why they gave, it's a big corporate organization. But for me, it was a little tough to accept that I'm just getting paid 11,000, whereas I do good work. So I quit. I started freelancing. I freelanced for 3 to 4 years doing designs, websites, videos, logos, and everything, whichever project that comes to me. From there, me and my friend got together. We started our own company called Pezzo, which was into branding. So our first logo design project, we charged 5,000 rupees. In a matter of 3 years, the last project that we did for a branding, we charged 5 lakhs. So every project I kept increasing the price using the portfolio. We did pretty well. We did a very big project for government of Karnataka, but it didn't end well due to payment delays and stuff. My partner left. That's when I was lost. I was married then. I didn't know what to do. One of my clients offered me a job saying, hey, would you want to come run the company with me? So I went joined there as a CEO in a company called Fresh Makers. There, went and joined BNI, tried to promote myself.
So you're also part of BNI.
I was part of BNI
Okay.
Champions.
Okay, great.
Did networking really well, built a lot of good relationship that I still have even after 10 years.
Wow.
And from there, I moved to Quantum Leap, where I joined as a business coach with Rajiv and Karan. After 2 years of being a business coach, I said I can do something good in marketing because I've had some experience in the past. I took up marketing role, and we were 3-4 member team when I took it up. And as of today, I head marketing and sales. It's a 65 member team that I manage with leaders and design all social media channels, different companies that we own. I market them as well. Yeah, pretty much I've scaled the company 10x. Yeah,
that's great.
In the last 5 years.
It's been like 5-6 years, right?
Yeah, 5-6 years, and profitable, scalable, built pretty well. Yeah,
amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I relate to that because when you're talking about like you failed in second PUC, I also like if someone asks me talk about like introduce about it. Normally I'll start with I'm a backbencher, failed 3 times. This is my word because when I failed 2 times in second PUC and failed in degree also, I was not that great in education. Okay, but when I came to Bangalore 98, that those days, right? If you have a not that education thing, only option was the sales. Okay, and I was very interested in sales also. It is not like that I'm not interested. Sales and marketing is very. I wanted to be start after the degree. I came to Bangalore, started my sales career. That is one of the reason that I want to focus on more on sales and marketing. But in your case, like you started your business in 17 years, then you work for some company, you are a CEO of that company. All these things, what one trigger point, that, okay, I need to focus on marketing because you are CEO of one company and you started your as an entrepreneur journey also. Then you join as a marketing, like coaches, then you want to be marketing.
Yeah.
I want to know what made you to choose as a marketing.
Okay.
Where you have all the kind of experience, but what made you to choose only marketing?
Okay. So when I was working as a business coach, I was looking at how do I personally grow in this organization. When I thought, how do I grow in this organization? I thought for me to grow, the more roles should open up. Then I'll be able to grow. And when I asked myself, I was trying to be a business coach for the company that I was working, like with Rajiv.
Okay.
So I'm like, if I'm a business coach, what would I tell them? So I thought, okay, if they're not proactively building marketing and sales as a function, the business won't grow as much as it should, and I won't have opportunities. So it was very selfish need. So I was like, okay, if I spend on marketing and sales with these guys, and if I help them grow their brand and help them grow their revenue, automatically even I'll grow. Okay. So I saw that as a personal motive when I joined and took it up. And I had an edge because I was into marketing before. Okay. So that's what made me do that. But I worked with close to 60 to 70 clients as a business coach. Most of my success stories were marketing.
Okay.
So I was like, there is something in me that I focus more on marketing. And I think I need to go in that direction. And by then I was almost 32, 33 years old. I'm like, at least now I'll fix to one industry or one specific thing and build it for 10 years. And yeah, already 5 years in that.
That's great.
That's how I
chose. Yeah, thank you so much, Terry. See, when you talk about 60 to 70 clients, you work with, especially on marketing strategy,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
And all those 60, 70 or MSME business
all owners? Are MSME business owners, yes.
Okay. Now, understand when we talk about, see, there is n number of companies are there who spend a lot of money on marketing. Okay. Even though startup also, because they have a funding for the marketing. When we talk about MSME owner and the startup one founder, how their mindset will be there. Because when I talk to the MSME owner, because I'm also part of BNI, I know so many people. When we discuss about marketing investment or expense, they tell, no, I can't afford that much. How their mindset normally? MSME owner, when you talk about startup, can you just highlight on that?
So the biggest problem that I see when I talk to MSME business owners today is when I say you need to do marketing, only 2-3 words come to their mind. They think it's Instagram, YouTube, and probably a podcast of sorts. Okay. Nothing else comes to their mind.
I think podcast recently, but
very recently, but they feel this is marketing.
Okay, got it.
What they don't understand is the difference between branding, marketing, and sales. Okay. This is a major problem that I see.
You mean to say the mindset of the MSM owner? Right?
Yeah, they don't know the exact difference, which I would like to help them clarify.
Okay.
Branding is comes later part of a business. The first part of the business is marketing and sales. And let's say if I take a B2B business, if they're calling people, setting up appointments and trying to go close the deal, or if they're attending a BNI chapter, trying to promote themselves, asking for referrals, all this falls under marketing.
Okay.
If they have reached out to somebody saying, sir, I want a meeting with you and sent an email, that is marketing.
Okay.
Marketing helps you generate revenue.
Correct.
Branding helps you generate visibility. Now you can't do anything with visibility. The visibility might not turn into a bank account conversion, whereas marketing and sales together has the opportunity to convert into revenue. So basically they'll be doing marketing. They won't even know it's marketing. If not for marketing, they wouldn't even have introduced themselves to someone. They wouldn't have gone and told, hey, I'm into corporate gifting, just like you. You wouldn't have a business card if it's not for marketing. So they'll be doing marketing. They'll be investing time and effort into it, but they won't call it marketing. Okay. So I think they're lost in the world of social media, that they get influenced by them. They see and somebody else doing it, then they'll think they need to do the same. I worked with a company which we scaled through my coaching. We scaled from 180 crores to 550 crores in a matter of 3 years. They're not on social media. Their website is dead, but the business is scaled rapidly. The marketing that they implemented is not even close to social media or anything else. It's exactly what they needed to do to generate leads and sales. Most people misunderstand that. There are tons of businesses that don't even market. According to them, they don't have a social media account, they don't have a domain name, but they are pretty significant and big. So it's a misunderstanding of what people think is marketing.
They're doing marketing, but they're not.
They don't know.
That's
Probably they just need to do more of what they're doing. For example, if they're giving out 10 business cards a month, okay, give out 20 to the right people, then that is also marketing.
Absolutely.
Then give out 30 to right people, then that is also marketing. So by increasing those efforts, they'll start getting more leads and inquiries that can be turned into business.
But okay, I understand the point of the MSME owners. How about the startup? How they think?
Startup has a very different game that MSME business owners should never play, according to me, unless the game is different. The game there is, they're ready to invest 50 crores, 100 crores on marketing, any funding that comes. Let's say, for example, you're into corporate gifting, right? So how much is that bottle that you're selling? How much is
Depends,
it? Let's say, what's your cost price?
Okay, like 150 rupees to
150 rupees. Yeah. Let's say you go tell people that I'll sell it to you at 20 rupees. Who's paying the 130 rupees? The investor will pay. You sell it for 20 rupees.
Okay.
Now, when you're selling it for 20 rupees, how many people would jump in to buy? A lot more people.
100%.
So that 130 is the actually marketing cost.
Okay.
Now, that 20 rupees, I'll go tell it to so many people, and I acquire a lot of customers, hoping that the losses that I'm paying here at 130 rupees per customer, I'll recover after 3 years when they repeat buy from me. That's how they look at it. So they go on a rapid scale mode. They burn money in the beginning. Over a period of time, if they continue buying bottles and other things from you, you'll be profitable. So it's all on an Excel sheet. So they play that game. Whereas we MSME business owners play the game of profitability. If I'm selling it at 150, I'll build relationship. I'll sell it at 150 because I need that profit to run my business.
Correct.
We're not running behind those investments. They play to make sure that they show I have 1,000 customers in a year, and that 1,000 customers are buying this much, so that another business can come buy them out and they make a lot of money for themselves, create wealth, and they move on. That's how they operate.
I think the best example is Geo, right?
Yes.
When they started the mobile.
Customer acquisition. Yes. They play the game of, I want to acquire as many people as possible, make sure the other competitors are slowly fading away, and then when I start charging, I'll make my money. So for which you need to have a lot of money. Yeah.
And when we talk about customer acquisition, let's say as a MSME owner or like any startup company, where they need to focus. For example, B2B normally it will take time to conversion, right?
Correct.
The cycle of the conversion will take time. And highly competitive B2B sector. Because if I have someone product, there are multiple people are there sitting there. Where they need to focus. Like customer acquisition, where you tell, okay, these are things to be focused when you do customer acquisition. One thing you mentioned that one of the things the best is to build relationships.
Correct.
That is one of the major, especially in B2B, according to me, that works very well.
Yes.
Okay. Apart from anything you want to highlight?
So I'll share my experience of working with Fresh Makers. This was a B2B coffee vending machines business.
Okay.
I always focused on two things. One, meet 10 to 15 new people, new decision maker every single month.
Okay.
Let's start with 10.
Okay.
I need to meet 10 new decision makers every single month.
Oh, okay.
And anybody that I've met, I need to stay in touch with them once a week. I played only these two formula.
Okay.
How did I do it? Now, let's say by the end of 1 year, I've met 100 people.
Correct.
2 months leaves gone.
Correct.
So I've met 100 people. With those 100 people, let's say I have a touch point with them once a week.
Okay.
Then I'm building relationship and rapport.
Okay.
Next year, I'll have 200 people, same person,
That's
same
100 plus
putting effort,
100, yeah.
100 plus 100.
Got it.
Those 200 decision makers will know me once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, I'll hire third person. Now I'm able to do 200 meetings in a year.
Okay.
So now I have 400 decision makers, admins, facility managers, procurement heads in my contact list, and I'm reminding them that I'm alive, sending them a valuable content once a week. Are you telling me the business won't come?
Absolutely no.
You'll generate leads?
100%.
Once they reach out to you saying, Chethan, we have a requirement, marketing ends.
But you should have a
Sales
patience.
starts.
You should have a patience, right?
For
3 years.
You tell me, if you had started this 3 years ago, does it need patience today? It's actually fast.
Correct.
It's not patient. You're not ready to do what it takes for next 3 years to generate those amount of relationships.
Correct.
And in the process, all I had to do is 10 meetings a month. And the videos, the posters that I would share was about how to fix your coffee vending machine, how to make sure the coffee tastes better for your employees. Every week, I would send them a video or a poster just to remind them that I'm alive. That's all I would do.
You mean to say that you need to nurture that relationship
Yes.
in a content way.
In
Like
content.
maybe education.
I just need to remind you, Chethan is alive.
Okay.
And I'm still working.
Not sending only product and things.
No. I would send them something of value. I would tell them, once I did a video where I shared with them saying, we are working with a company called Indigene. We went from plastic cups to melamine cups.
Wow.
This was the impact of it. And I sort of showed them numbers and I told them we have been able to save 78,000 rupees per month of cost for them because of this shift. People replied back to that saying, hey, that's interesting. I'm going to implement. That's a problem for a admin. If I post that on social media, I won't get likes and views.
Got it.
But for him, it was valuable. Even
Correct.
if I get that 20, 30 views, it's 20, 30 people, decision makers. My focus was that even if I get one account of, let's say, like a Cisco or a Tata and stuff like that, each of them one facility of Cisco would spend 3 crores per month on coffee tea for their employees. Wow. That's 36 crores of revenue in a year.
Only one company.
One company. Now, let's say if I tell you, Basavaraj, you'll have to meet that person once, stay in touch with them for 3 years, weekly once or monthly twice. You'll get 36 crore account in the next 3 years. You tell me, do you need patience for that?
No, I'm definitely doing it. There's no doubt in that. Yeah.
That's also like that. There are hundreds of companies just in Bangalore, right? So that's the game. You've got to play a little long term than what you think. If you look back, last 3 years, if you had done that, by now you would have 500 contacts. If they think of corporate gifting, you would come to their mind. It's not.
What I understand is very important to meet decision maker. That's
you have to meet. Important. Show your face. That's your initial point. Mm-hmm. And how do you get a meeting? Follow up for 6 months if it's needed. I'll give you this customer journey. Let's say I tell you Cisco admin head. If you go get a deal from him, you'll get 36 crores per annum. In that 36 crores, this is what you got to do. First 6 months, you have to push and follow up, be sweet to them, build relationship over anything else and get a meeting. The next 2.5 years, you just have to stay in touch with them until you get an inquiry.
Achha.
You'll get 36 crores. Okay, fine. 36 crores in 5 years is okay?
Absolutely. It's big, great.
Now, will that be the only person you'll be following up with?
No, there are so many other clients.
So imagine you're doing that with 400 other people. You can't handle the business you'll get.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
But people don't do it, right?
This is marketing, that's all. And you are not on social media, you're not posting social media content, not on YouTube, not doing podcasts. WhatsApp, calls, it works even in 2026.
Correct. Yeah, I think B2B little tricky if you ask me. Like
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
It's the easiest.
Easiest compared to B2C.
Yes. Because I just have to talk to 400 people.
Okay,
in 3 years. Mm-hmm. Fine, talk to 300 people in 3 years. Don't even hire someone. 300 versus B2C, where you have to talk to 3 million people. It's a lot more tougher. There were times we went, did a demo, we didn't get the deal. They would call and say, hey, Chethan, sorry, we couldn't get you. No problem. I would love to visit sometime, have the tea of my competitor, would love to appreciate what they've done. By the way, if something goes wrong, you let me know. If you want me to audit any of their bills, let me know. I'll help you reduce the cost there. The relationship still continued, because if not this year, next year I would have got.
Great. Okay, let's keep it again on a B2B only. Like, for example, you talk about customer acquisition. Okay, as an MSME owner or like any startup company, as a B2B business, where like, for example, nowadays what happened, there is an Instagram profile, Facebook, all the platforms are there. Especially I'm talking about social media platform. This is one of the things directly connections.
Correct.
In B2B, where let's say this is one of the strategy we can use in a B2B. Apart from these one, any other two category or two strategy you can help us to focus more on those areas, especially for
Got it.
B2B. Yeah.
So when it comes
let's
to
say social platform, which platform you suggest as a B2B person?
So I would say B2B, even if you never touch social media, it's okay. Even if you don't have social media presence, it's okay. And I say social media, I'm talking about Instagram, YouTube and stuff. In B2B, the relationship game plays bigger than anybody else. Let's say you are, I'm Fresh Makers. Let's say there's another company called Coffee Day. Of course, Coffee Day brand is way bigger.
Yeah.
But if Baswaraj and me have a good relationship, he'll say, hey, Coffee Day kya kodbeko, na mudgang kodana.
Correct.
You would give the business. Relationship beats even brands these days when it comes to B2B. So you need not do that. What you can do instead is you can, once you're able to scale your business and generate revenue over a period of 2 to 3 years, like the way I mentioned, then you can dedicate a little bit of money. Probably you can do a bit of SEO.
Okay.
B2B SEO works pretty well. I would in fact go in the direction of hiring more team members to do more calls, more meetings. I would scale it up to telemarketing. I would go to 300 meetings a month. So 300 meetings a year. I'll expand that number. I'll try to hit 1,000 people connect in a way that anywhere, somewhere, no matter which season, somebody's reaching out to me for business. I'll still invest on this rather than anything else.
How about LinkedIn?
LinkedIn works. LinkedIn becomes a tool to reach out to them to get meetings.
Maybe visibility wise?
No, it'll become a tool for you to reach out to them to get meetings.
Okay.
Now, let's say there is TCS one branch.
Okay.
There is a person there who's an admin head. I want to reach out to him. If I have, let's say, X amount of followers, even 1,000, 2,000 is good. You need to have more followers than them.
Correct.
That's the game. I can reach out to them, send a connect. I can say, hey, I would love to talk to you. I would want to set up a meeting. This is what I do. By doing that, you'll be able to connect with them. Once you build that connect, you can ask them for a meeting. So it becomes a tool for you to connect. Either you're calling, sending a cold email, or sending a LinkedIn request. End of the day, you need to focus on how do I get the meeting. Your first step should be how do I put my face in front of him.
Okay.
So it's not LinkedIn strategy. It's not Instagram strategy. It's not cold email strategy. It's not calling strategy. I'll do whatever is needed to make sure I'll put myself in front of him. That's it.
Okay. But how that in personal branding helps in LinkedIn?
Personal branding, all you need to have is more followers than your decision makers on LinkedIn. The day you've crossed that, you're sorted. Because when you're sending a request, if let's say somebody who has 1 million followers sends you a request, you'll be like, oh, this guy is following me. And you'll accept. You have 6,500 now, right? And let's say somebody who has 20,000 followers sends you a request. You'll be like, this should be a good connect. You're more open to them.
Correct.
Now, people who have 500,000, when they look at 6,500, they'll feel it's a lot and they'll start accepting requests. So your requests to connections will increase, which will lead to more meetings as well.
Definitely, right?
Yeah, that is what it is. And for you to do that, just initial effort on content. You can use AI tools, generate content, post regularly. It'll happen after 6 months or 1 year. There's a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't recommend that to everybody. I know you've invested a lot, tested a lot to get to this place. Not everybody has that. When it comes to MSME business owners, they're not that social media friendly. They don't know how to do that. So I rather stick to traditional ways that they've been doing. That'll help them generate sales. That's it.
Okay. What kind of content you will suggest for in LinkedIn?
LinkedIn content, personal stories,
Okay.
beats anything any day.
Personal stories.
Personal stories. Compared to anything else, it will work really well. You will have to look back. Now I'll ask you something. When you dropped out of college, what did your father tell you?
He beated me like anything.
Okay, start the content with that. Because a father hitting son because they dropped out is a hook statement on its own, right?
Okay.
You start with that, and what was the lesson you learned from it, and why are you still taking it forward today?
Okay.
And how should fathers be strict even today because of that? Like, that's your LinkedIn post.
But don't you think that there'll be too much in a personal things in a LinkedIn?
No, personal stories work really well there.
Okay.
So I always say this.
You mean to say that mix up those content?
No.
Maybe not only personal story, you can talk about something about the related to that education of those product and services.
Don't promote.
No.
So there is difference between promoting a product and sharing your personal story.
Okay.
Now let's say when you're scrolling on LinkedIn, you found a mobile phone cover. Will you engage with it and comment saying this is nice? No, you will continue scrolling because they were selling to you.
Correct.
Now let's say you're scrolling through content that founder has said why mobile cover is important for him and why he got into that business. You engage with it saying, this is inspiring. So personal stories get more engagement than selling or product kind of stuff. And the more people connect with you, they're not buying products from you, they're connecting to your story. That's what is personal branding.
No, I agree on that because I shared that one message also with you that one of the personal story is gone viral. Like it's been 1,15,000 impression.
People hate being sold to.
Yeah, correct.
Nobody likes even you don't like somebody selling to you.
Absolutely.
And especially on LinkedIn, I always say this, that each social media platform is like a different planet. Now, from Earth, if you go to Moon, you can't walk the same way. From Moon, if you go to Mars, you can't walk and run the same way. So when you are switching between Instagram and LinkedIn, what happens is whenever, let's say you're stuck in traffic, do you open YouTube? Do you open YouTube?
Yeah, regularly.
No, when you're stuck in traffic.
No, absolutely no.
Why?
I don't like. Definitely.
It takes a lot of time.
Correct, yeah.
Right? So you're accustomed your brain that YouTube has trained you that you need to spend more time here.
Yeah. The screen time will be more.
Correct. Chances are you'll open a Twitter or a Instagram, mainly Instagram.
Especially Reels, yeah.
Especially Reels, because it's quick feed content in
seconds, yeah.
So platforms today are training you to change your behavior when you switch apps. I'll give you another example. Let's say a photo of a girl wearing a bikini. Is it okay on Instagram?
Yeah.
But let's say you put that on LinkedIn.
Not okay.
People will hate them, right? They'll be like, why are you making this Instagram? This is not right.
Correct.
So the platforms have trained you what to accept, what not to accept. If you want professionalism, you want connections, it's LinkedIn. If you want the bikini kind of content, then you come here. If you want dance, you come here.
Correct.
If you want long format where you feel like intellectual, go to YouTube.
Yeah.
So each platform has. So I've seen people who they would have opened Instagram, they go back, they open LinkedIn, their behavior has changed.
Oh.
Because you don't comment the way you comment on Instagram on LinkedIn. On Instagram, they comment on everything, they troll. But on LinkedIn, you're not supposed to do that. Who told you that? So your behavior changes in a switch of an app. In a switch of an app in a millisecond. So personal stories work way better when it comes to LinkedIn because of that, because it's trained people accordingly. When you see personal story, you go, wow, this is nice. Inspiration, this is good. But the same content that does well there doesn't do well here. We've had so many cases where we have posted content on Instagram, took the same reel, posted on LinkedIn or even YouTube. On YouTube, it's performed really well, but not on Instagram.
Okay.
Because that goes by the rules of behavior of YouTube. And some reels have gone viral on Facebook, but it's not gone viral on anywhere else. Because the older generation of people who are spending time there, they resonated with it more than the Gen Zs who are there on Instagram. So, yeah. So each platform, it's like
behavior.
You have to go there, work accordingly.
Okay. You mentioned one company, you helped them from 150 to 550 crores.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That is a B2B sector, right?
Hardcore B2B.
B2B.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were into
In 3
B2B.
years, you made them 550 crores.
Yes, and I don't take any credit for it. Every single effort was put in by the business owners, the partners. I was just catching up with them once or twice a month, challenging them, questioning them, helping them implement certain things. They got all the ideas, they implemented it.
But you mean to say you focus more on marketing or other aspects?
Every aspect of business.
If you want to talk about, let's say, marketing, where they focus, like which is not done doing earlier, like not done any marketing activities, but after that they've done some marketing strategy.
They focused a lot on business model, not on marketing, which means they had 25 years of experience.
Okay.
When I started working with them and I made them do customer segment, saying this is customer segment 1, this is customer segment 2. What is your effort to return here? What is your effort to return here? Customer segment 3, customer segment 4. From there, what is the kind of products and services you're selling them? Just that one Excel sheet of which we spent close to 15-20 hours working on it over a period of 2-3 months. That one exercise gave them the clarity that this is how the team should be structured. This is the new company that we need to acquire to scale. They did all the decisions and they just grew. They didn't even do marketing. Just that product segment, just that business modeling.
Wow.
But they had the 25 years experience. The moment I told them, hey, why not this? They were like, okay, we're moving in this direction. Okay. They put a team together. They had that experience. They started executing. It's like this. Let's say I tell you, from tomorrow, you'll have to start singing like S.P. Balasubramaniam. You have to learn, right? But they knew how to sing like S.P. Balasubramaniam. So they started that genre immediately. Which means they had that skill set, that experience, that industry knowledge to move immediately. That's what got them to scale.
Okay. But
if not for that, it wouldn't have happened.
But according to you, business model is very important for
100%.
any business, right?
And business model consists of who's your customer, what are the products and services, what is the channel to reach out to them. You crack these 3 right, you'll be able to scale.
That's nice.
And go focused. Like it's been 10 years since Rajiv, we've been doing PACE program. We've finished 104th.
Wow.
And we'll continue doing this because we are yet to know that this has reached its potential. If we have done it 104 times, it's not like we are stupid, right? We're not like we don't know anything else. The amount of opportunities we get, the amount of partnership collaborations we get, the amount of curiosity sometimes we'll have, what if we go try that business out? People offer equity to us. People offer partnership for nothing. We'll be like, no, I think this has potential. We need to reach it to its heights before we touch something else. So the entire 200-member organization is focused on that. Even today, we could have said each 10 of us will take up a different business and scale. We feel that phase is yet to come. So we go focused on one. Until it reaches its potential, then we will think of diversification.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing the business model. But it's very important for any organization, right?
Correct. So, business model, if it's not cracked right, the business will be leaking, cash flow issues will be there, the team will be constantly leaving, they don't scale. They will be investing in marketing and sales, but they don't get results. So, it's a big gap. If not for right business model, the marketing will fail every single day. If the business model is right, marketing will work every single day. So if marketing is not working, it's not just the strategy that you need to question. When you're working with marketing guys or sales guys, it's not always their performance, their efficiency that you need to question. Of course, you need to question that, but I feel it's just 10% of the work. What they're selling is 90%. The delivery, the product that you're selling, how it's packaged, or not just the packaging. What all are you adding there? How does it solve the problems for the users? All of these things is what mainly plays a big game. Like, I think I got lucky, even though I'm in marketing. I'm marketing one of the best coaches in the world, best trainers in the world. And when people come and see them or see him, sees Rajiv, they'll love him because of the way how he is. So the marketing is working really well. So there's very less room for improvement, or even we keep working on it. But if he had gone, let's say if I had to market another trainer and coach who's not as good as him, even the marketing would have struggled. It's like, do you know any stand-up comedians?
Yeah, Like Kapil Sharma, very well.
Okay, let's say if Kapil Sharma is coming, Chinnaswamy Stadium, tickets are being sold, they're selling at 500 rupees. Will you buy? 500 rupees?
Yeah, I think very less, I think. If you
Less people will buy.
Correct.
But let's say there is a stand-up comedian in the name of Rahul Sharma who has 5,000 followers, and if he's selling his ticket for 100 rupees, will you buy? Where do you have more intent to buy?
Definitely, if you compare the Kapil Sharma.
Because of the product. You know that the product is going to be good enough.
Correct.
So people end up buying. If product is not good enough and not well known, then chances are it won't work. I was recently talking to somebody. There's a big difference in marketing and growth marketing in the world today.
What?
It's two different terminologies.
Okay.
Yeah. Marketing, let's say if it's a business which is into app, which is an app.
Okay.
It could be shopping app or anything else. Marketing is just getting people to install that app.
Okay.
Marketing ends there. Growth marketing is, are these people buying again, engaging with the app? What changes you need to make in the app for them to buy?
Okay.
Now, let's say you take this and you implement it in your B2B business. Marketing focus is to meet new people, get them to meet you, install your app, engage with you.
Achha. That is marketing. Okay.
Growth marketing is same customers buying from you again and again.
Okay.
So the marketing to get new customers are different, but the marketing to make sure the repeat buyers are buying again and again is different.
You mean to say CRM, normally they call customer relation manager.
Very important. Without a CRM, a business shouldn't function. Once you have that CRM, let's say if somebody's bought 10 lakhs worth of product from you, I'll see how do I increase that billing to 1 crore, spend more time marketing to them. That means adding value to them, engaging with them, asking them for requirements on a regular basis compared to acquiring a new customer for 10 lakhs. It's easier to work with them because they've already trusted you and they have the money than compared to finding a new customer who'll spend 10 lakhs on.
Absolutely.
The trust is higher.
Attention is very important.
So exactly. Marketing in the traditional world today or in the outside world is getting new customers, retaining that customer and making sure they buy again and again is called growth marketing.
Okay.
And both are two different approaches. There are different roles in the market also today. But as small business owners, you do everything yourself.
Correct. Yeah.
You've been doing this. When I told you that, I'm like, yeah, this is exactly I've been doing since many years.
Correct.
But if you have focused approaches, I'm not saying focused teams. Let's say if you have focused approach, saying, hey, now it's time for me to do this. Make sure that these guys are buying from me again and again. And these guys, I'm making sure that new people are getting added as well. It's something you can scale very fast.
Okay, let's say when we talk about B2B, one client is giving around, let's say, 3 lakh rupees per annum business. Okay. As you mentioning that growth marketing need to focus approach to be in a different. Let's say the 3 lakh rupees this year is given financial year. When we start focusing on approaching that particular 3 lakh rupees client, what percentage we expect? It will be good as per the standard that how much percentage we need to increase from 3 lakh to some percentage.
Take it to 3 crores. Who stops you?
Okay. Depends on the customer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as
fixed kind of things, right?
Marketing's job is to make sure they walk inside the store.
Okay.
Growth marketing / sales in this context of B2B job is to make sure they exhaust their money before they walk out. That's how you need to design your marketing and sales. Okay. If they're walking inside the store, they need to buy 10 pants, not one. If they came to just check in, then you need to make sure you're selling them 100 pants. Figure a way out how to sell.
That's very
because
important.
Marketing effort I've put in to make sure they're coming in. You make sure you sell a lot to them. Because that's the right customer. If not, you wouldn't have walked in.
That's very important.
Yeah.
That helps us to grow very faster because the reputation from the client is make huge difference. Instead of getting new customers.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
That's very important. Yeah. Now we're talking about marketing. I think a couple of things we covered. How the business owners or startup company need to focus. Now we move to sales. Now we're talking about growth marketing as a part of the marketing, right? Then what we understand, okay, marketing is different. Like not different actually. Before learning thing, I used to think that marketing and sales are both are same so much. But even though we're doing different kind of, but we never understand, okay, these two different. Now when you talk about growth marketing and again marketing is different. then what is the role of salesperson? Because here what happened when you talk marketing and they come to the growth marketing, almost the growth market, what you're talking about,
Yes.
they want to close the order, right?
Correct.
And what is the role of a salesperson?
Now, let's say if you
Is
put it in your context.
Sorry,
Yeah.
is it because there is I heard so many people, we're not able to get right salespeople nowadays because, especially in B2B, because people want to go and meet customer, travel for 20, 30 kilometers, 50 kilometers. Now, if I'm in a showroom, exclusive showroom or any mall, in an AC room, the walk-in customer comes and if I'm able to sell, I'll sell it. That's what I'm facing. Maybe that is the reason the marketing on sales is changing nowadays.
Now, first I'll clarify the confusion.
Super.
In your context, growth marketing means sales.
Okay.
In your context.
Absolutely.
Now, let's say if it's an app install, I don't get a chance to interact with 1,000 people a day. So I'll open a pop-up which says 50% off on the next product.
Okay.
Coming up with that idea for somebody who's installed the app is growth marketing.
Okay.
Interaction that is required over call or in one-to-one is sales. That is not needed when the volumes are huge. But in your context, if somebody's bought once, you need to follow up with them, you need to get in touch with them, show your new products and services and sell them again and again so that you can get the maximum out of your marketing investment. So that is sales. That is one. Second thing, now about sales, people are not finding the right kind of people. It's because they have very less budget and they don't want to spend a lot and burn money. If I tell you, you need to hire a sales head, Vasuvraj, salary on an average, you need to pay 2 lakh rupees a month plus incentive. It'll hurt some people when I say that. They'll be like, I don't have so much. Fine. Now let's say January 2026. You didn't have a sales head. What was the potential revenue loss without a sales head? It's a lot more. Now let's say month 2. How much more loss? It's a lot more than sales head what you would have paid him. But if you bring somebody at that caliber, a good talent who does good closing, who has connects in B2B, will come to you and say, hey, this is my fix it. I need to have a potential to earn another 1 or 2 lakhs every single month. I'll take away 4 lakhs, but in return, I'll make sure I generate 1 crore for you every month. I need 6 months to build it. And I've done it with other companies before.
Absolutely.
But they're not ready to invest in the beginning. If you invest in such people, chances are either they'll turn out to be scam or they'll turn out to be good.
That is true, because they have a little bit of fear in there.
Correct.
Okay, I'm paid 2 lakh rupees per month. Let's say if that person is not able to do the performance what I expect.
Correct.
Up to 6 months, straight away 12 lakh rupees gone.
Even before you hire them, you need to give them milestones.
Okay.
Month 1, this is what I want to set up with you. Month 2, this is what should happen. Month 3, what should happen. There's a sales cycle in every business. In the business that I was working in, Fresh Makers, the sales cycle was 6 months to 3 years.
Okay.
Chances are business will come after 3 years.
Okay.
That's why I said 3 years. I will put effort for 3 years because that's the maximum. In some businesses, the sales cycle is just 1 or 2 months. You tell me, if you add a new customer, how many months does it take to get the first order?
Normally just 2 to 3 months. Like
so 3 months is your sales cycle. You say first 3 months, we will set these things up. Sales collateral that you need to build a sales team. You need a telecaller. You need a data person who's putting things together. I'll give you all of that. Month 3 to month 6, how much revenue can we expect working with you? You need to have a cost to outcome ratio, which means if I'm spending 1 rupee with you, will I get 5 rupees in return or 100 rupees in return? Those goals needs to be set. And the day he lies, you will know it because you've done it.
Okay.
Correct, no? If he says, yes, sir, I'd gone for a meeting, he said this, you'll know, okay, how did the meeting go? Like, the meeting went well, sir. Oh, give me a little more details. What did you present? What were their needs? He'll be like, yeah, nothing, sir, typical needs. Catch him.
Got it.
And if you can't back yourself to catch him, then you don't deserve him.
That's right.
And if you can catch him, and if you know I'm going in that space where I know how to do it, then you'll be able to work with them. People they want to spend 20, 30,000 and expect crores of result. If they can generate crores of result, they would have charged you more. They didn't have to do that. So I think sales is very misunderstood that way. 11 months ago, we made a decision to bring in a sales head.
Okay, sales head. Okay.
Sales head. He had 10 years experience working in a pretty big organization,
Okay.
ed tech industry and stuff. We brought him. As of today, that team has gone through 32,000 rejections. They've dialed 65,000 people, inbound leads that has come through our funnel and stuff. And they've done only 1,600 sales. Now that 1,600 sales has resulted in, I can't reveal it, in
Okay.
crores of revenue for the organization.
Wow.
Now he's built a team of 18 people. We are expanding it to 25. Now in 11 months, 18-member team. I wouldn't have had the confidence if I didn't bring an expert who's worked for 10 years before. If I had brought in some junior guy, I would have said sales doesn't work in our industry of coaches and trainers. We would have dropped it. We made sure we brought somebody senior who built everything from scratch. He set up that entire team. He built the training. He built the tracking systems. He built the audit systems. Everything he did. And whenever he spoke, I knew whether he's telling the truth or not. So we invested, got the result. We took a risk, but still
But it's working, right? Absolutely.
100%.
That's good.
That's been our biggest victory this year. Not marketing, it's been that department.
Wow. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But in sales, the sales process is very important, right?
Yeah. It's their job to do, not yours.
Acha.
People who've been in B2B sales, they need to come and tell you this is the process you need to have. But if you're paying them less, they won't know.
Okay.
You need to pay them. See, I'm telling you what's the role of a head or a business owner.
Okay.
Your job is to tell them, see, boss, you need to come and build this department. Have you done this before? Where have you done it? How did you build it? These are the questions you need to ask them. Pay them how much ever you can afford.
Okay.
Make sure they're setting those up. Every single Excel sheet, every single software is implemented by him, not by me, not by Rajiv.
The sales head, okay.
100% implementation by him. We took that risk. Paid out really well. So, can't be, what do you say? Jipun Raga ka You have to invest.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the same thing that we teach you, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you invest, you have to be courageous in that. And back yourself saying, I know how to catch him if he's lying.
That's very important.
Yeah. Back yourself. If not one, you hire 3 such people, the third one will work out.
Okay. For example, let's say I understand what you're telling. Especially typical in B2B sector, okay. When one product, X product irutte, the product, let's say one branded any one product, okay. If you take any branded product, where we stuck is basically is that when we meet a decision maker, they tell, okay, same product, they have a 10 other competitors there, okay. And the price what we quoted and other people are quoted less. How the salesperson has to handle that? And what main parameter you need to look into that?
I don't think it's a sales problem. It's the business model problem.
Acha. Okay.
You tell me, okay, you want to buy a phone. You've decided it's iPhone. You go open Amazon, you go open Flipkart, you call other BNI Connects.
Maybe any road
Vikas Mobiles,
Okay.
somebody. You'll call everybody and you'll say, where do I find it cheapest? When the product is the same, and if there is one person selling it even for 100 rupees cheaper, what sales strategy can help you go and buy the costliest one? You tell me, I'll listen.
Maybe depend again business model only because exclusive showroom irbodu.
No, you tell me. I'm the sales guy. I'm selling it at 500 rupees more than another guy. What sales strategy will help me close this person even though I'm selling at 500 rupees more? I just have to hope I am the cheapest vendor he found. But there is somebody else selling at a cheaper price. Why should the customer pay me more?
Maybe they have like marketing strategy in different way irbodu, other relationship irbodu, something like that.
Just because of relationship, he'll pay you 500 rupees more.
No, you don't.
Will you buy a phone at 500 rupees more if it's on Amazon because you installed that app first?
Absolutely no.
Or you love Jeff Bezos? No. Nothing worked. When it comes to sales, the product needs to be good enough and there should be a differentiator. What's the differentiator? You will have to say. Can you say, hey, instead of buying this product, not just product, you're going to be part of a community where there are learning resources as well for your team members on how to gift, how to look at employee gifting, how to look at employee engagement. That community is premium. Only people who work with us will have access to that. They'll be like, okay, my HR team is going to get courses on gifting and stuff. So it's not just the product you're selling. Another need and a problem gets solved for them. So if you build that learning community, people will work with you. So you're not solving the price problem, you're offering something else. And if they're getting that, chances are they'll buy. But if somebody else is offering it for cheap, why should I buy from you?
Especially it's happen more in trading things.
Trading as a business works on a very low profitability of 1 or 2%. So they don't have money to spend.
Okay.
It's a classic challenge of trading businesses.
But still
they have very less. They still do it because that's the easiest business. I've met trading businesses which are making 100 crores with 5-member team.
Oh.
When I ask what's your profitability, it's 1.26.
That's 2%, 1.1.
And if I have to teach them how to grow their business, I have to first tell them bring another 100 crores to buy, stock and sell. There's nothing else in it. It's very tough to be in a trading business and scale it. They have to figure out alternate ways to build other kinds of verticals so that the profitability increase and the offerings also increase. But trading businesses are tough to scale. It's a finance business.
Achha, okay. If you have good...
you have money, you put money, you get money. That's all.
Nice. Good.
Right.
But apart from sales, in sales process or differentiator, what you're talking about, product differentiator, anything you want to highlight in a sales, like where they need to focus, maybe B2B or B2C? Like.
If I'm talking to a business owner, I'll say, don't be cheap, invest in sales, hire people who have experience in your industry, who've been in your industry, been there, done that, work with them, review with them, and make sure they are doing the work and not you. Let them take care of it. If you're a business owner, if you're into sales as a professional, it's a game of results. If you can go tell somebody saying, hey, I am able to generate 20 crores of revenue for this company in the last 1 year, I can help you do the same. You can quote your price, you'll get it. It's a game of results. If I come and tell you that, Basuraj, I've worked with a corporate company gifting company before. I've helped them scale from 10 crores to 80 crores in the last 2 years. I can help you do the same, but I'll take 1 crore per annum. Like, okay, it's worth it because I'll get. Yeah.
That you need to back up.
Yes, it needs to be backed up. Of course, it's not just in the air. Then you'll ask, how did you do it? Then I'll give you each and step. I'll show you templates I've created. I'll show you the reports. I'll show you emails, everything to show you statements. Because I'll have proof of what I did. No, if not, it wouldn't be there on my phone.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we covered marketing and sales. Now, important is branding. Like any startup or small like MSME owner, branding also is important according to you.
I am a strong believer that you first do marketing, first do sales. Look at if I invest 1 rupee in marketing and sales, how much money do I get?
Okay.
I'll invest 1 rupee and I'll see if I get 2 rupees in return. That means 50% of my revenue went into marketing.
Okay.
Let's say I invested 1 rupee, I got 10 rupees, which means 10% of my revenue went into marketing. If I invest 1 rupee and I get 100 rupees in return for that strategy, 1%. Then 1% went into marketing. I'll be like, okay, I have a framework in place. I know that I need to put money, I'll get this much. Once it becomes predictable, repeat, and make sure you're increasing the profitability. After a while, there'll come a time that you have enough profits. Save that money aside, invest in branding. First marketing and sales, then branding.
Branding, where you have to start? From, let's say,
if you have to start with branding,
but where you need to focus?
There are a lot of businesses where branding is not even needed.
Okay.
Let me start with that. Why? Because if you're investing 1 rupee and you're making 10 rupees, you have 10% of it is going in marketing and sales. If you invest in branding, your cost will become 2 rupees for the same result. Now I'll ask you, are you okay taking 10% lesser profit?
No, absolutely not.
Why invest in branding? So first question is, do you even need branding? Before that, I'll answer, what is branding? Branding is nothing but building a perception for people about you.
Okay.
Now, will that perception give you revenue or money? No. It will just make them feel something about you. there'll come a time branding will be a differentiator. For most businesses, it's not today. It's only after quite some time. I'm a firm believer that branding should come from the market, not from you.
Okay.
You can't decide I'm going to be Apple in corporate gifting. People need to say that, Basavaraj, I've worked with you for 5 years. When it comes to you, this is what comes to my mind. That you need to take because that's your core strength that you need to amplify in branding so that more people feel the same about you. You can't walk in saying I'm the Apple. But if you're the Samsung and the customer is saying you're Samsung, you're Samsung, you're Samsung, then you say, okay, I am Samsung, and you amplify it further. So it happens later. So for me, branding is a game of how people see you. Do it at a very later stage when you have enough profits that you're making, reinvest it back. It will give you multiple folds. Focus more on marketing and sales. Put money, get money. That's the game. What if business is a game of predictability like in stock market? If you see a stock there where you invest 100 rupees and you get 400 rupees in return, is that a good stock?
100%.
Let's say if you're putting 100 rupees and you're getting 150 rupees in return, is that a good stock?
Not
the first one is better.
Better, yeah.
So business is that, no? You're investing in a stock of a company which is a business.
Correct.
Higher the revenue that it comes, better the investment.
But people talk about focus more on brand that's going to help you to build your business.
They don't know how much money do you have. They don't know your revenue. They don't know your business. They don't know your decision maker. You tell me, which client you have landed till date came to you because you're a brand?
They know personally or the reference.
Which means you need to stop listening to branding podcast and listen to marketing podcast.
Correct.
Marketing being revenue generation. How do I generate revenue leads? If you listen to them and try to apply it in your business, it won't work. Stay away from that. Even if you get to 50 crores or 100 crores and you're still in marketing and sales, more than happy.
Okay.
See, as far as you're hitting your goals and getting the results you want, why invest in brand?
Absolutely.
You don't need to.
It's all fancy, that kind of things.
And it's a game that you don't know. It's a game of burning money.
Correct.
Startups do that first. I think businesses and MSME business need to do that last.
Mm-hmm.
You take that same 1 rupee, invest in your team.
Correct.
Build better products or invest in infrastructure, invest in logistics. That'll give you better return than investing in branding.
Got it. But the PR, the part, it's come under branding.
It comes under branding. Okay. Because if you get a newspaper article, how many leads will you generate from it? Branding. Okay. If you know it will generate leads, it's marketing. If you know it will just generate visibility and credibility,
it's a brand.
It's branding. It's an easy way to differentiate it.
Which result into a lead, that is a marketing.
That's all. Enquiries. I need those enquiries. I need those money.
Okay, but PRs are again big game, right?
No money is enough.
Unless you want to burn a lot of money.
No money is enough. Today, Forbes cover will cost you 45 to 50 lakhs. Put yourself there. Go there. I'll see how many leads you get. You built a brand. Where's the money in the bank? 2 days of fame. Later on bank balance, you'll be looking at nothing will come.
As a business owner, you need to focus more on marketing.
The same 40 lakhs, I can invest for a period of 2 years in marketing and sales.
Correct. That's very important. Yeah. You need to focus more on marketing and sales.
What do you want from this business? You want fame or money? Choose one.
100% revenue. That money what we require.
Then do what it takes to build money. That's all.
If I want to both?
Sorry?
If I want to both money as well as a fame?
First money, then fame.
Achha, okay. Then you can build it later.
Right? Yeah.
You should have money to build your fame, right?
Yes. A lot of startups do focus on fame first because when they go to IPO and they list themselves, they want to make sure people know them and they can buy their stock. Even if they're making losses, they don't care.
Because only thing they have an investor, right? The funding.
The investors need to cash out.
Having an investor,
so don't play only, yeah. Don't play that game. Mm-hmm. You guys play marathon, let them play sprint.
Correct.
Not my game.
We talk about the branding, sales, and marketing. Now, tell me what is the difference between these three?
Correct. So, the world is confused when it comes to these three words, but this is how I understand, and this is how I've been saying it, which makes sense to a lot of people.
Okay.
Branding is people who are not even your customers knowing you.
Okay.
Lot of activities you do in branding comes there. Like, for example, my mom will never buy a MacBook, but my mom knows Apple.
Okay.
Right? Now, I will never be Infosys's customer, but I keep seeing Sudha Murthy, Narayan Murthy and Infosys ads everywhere. I'll never be their customer. So
Okay.
branding is where people who are not even their customers, not even your customers, knowing you. Got it?
But they know the brand.
They know the brand.
Okay. Got
They'll
it.
never be the customer also. Even they knowing it.
Got it.
Okay. Marketing is only your customers know you.
Okay.
Who are your decision makers.
Okay.
Sales is when those customers have a need that, hey, I want to buy from you. You make sure you sell them everything you have. So it's more of a one-to-one process.
Okay.
So I'll repeat. Branding is people who are not even your customers knowing you.
Got it.
When you put a hoarding about Kambar, even your non-customers will know you. That's branding.
Okay.
Marketing is only decision makers knowing you. Sales is when they reach out saying, I need to work with you. Make sure you sell them everything you have. And all three comes from different skill sets.
Okay.
Of what you want to implement. So that's the major difference when it comes to marketing, branding, and sales. But I have one ground rule. When you're branding, don't market, don't sell.
Okay.
When you're marketing, don't do branding, don't do sales. And when you're selling, don't do marketing or branding. Now, let me give you an example. Marketing is saying, if you have a requirement, you let me know.
Okay.
Click on this link below or call me back and put your phone number. If you do that in branding, it'll take a hit because people just need to know you there. You can't sell to them.
Okay.
And if you're selling, don't focus on how people will think about you or what value you've added to them in marketing. Focus on just selling to them, selling your products and services. What else can you sell? So when you're branding, don't market and sell. When you're marketing, don't do branding, don't do selling. Each objective is different. And when you're selling, don't do marketing, don't do branding. Give each one its own space, focus on the objective and the result it should produce. It will all fall in place.
Superb. Thank you so much for sharing. This is something new for me.
Okay.
Really. We know all these things, but no, I
I'm just
understand
putting
better.
it in right buckets.
I want
and
more
thinking.
clarity.
Yeah.
What is branding, marketing, and sale?
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Awesome.
Definitely, my viewers also get benefit of these things.
Awesome.
Definitely. Thank you
Good.
so much. And if I want to ask, like, let's say, especially for the marketing professionals, that the viewers, if you want to give 3 tips for them, what are your major, like, main 3 tips?
Got it. The first step is focus on producing results, not doing work, which means it doesn't matter how many emails you write, how many reels do you do, how many designs did you do. Focus on what was the revenue you earned, how many leads did you generate by that activity. So being more result oriented person than effort oriented person.
Right.
In the initial days for any marketer, they can be effort driven, but those who are more result driven get paid more. Like if I come and tell you I can generate 10 lakhs for you in the next 1 month, you'll be like, yeah, I would love to work with you. But if I come and tell you I'll write 30 emails for you in the next 1 month, you'll not work with me.
That's true.
Right? Because you need results.
Absolutely.
So results sell, efforts don't. So initial stages, you can be effort driven. Over a period of time, you should become result driven. What's the result I can produce? That's number 1. Second, while AI exists, while there's a lot of new noise in the market, it only affects certain kind of people. Of course, content writers will get affected, designers will get affected, editors will get affected. But those who are focused on results are never something that can be replaced. If you're focused that I'm writing 30 emails for you, you'll say, no, AI can do it, don't want.
Correct.
But if I tell you I'll give you 10 lakh rupees this month through revenue, you'll be like, I don't care if you use AI, come work with me. So don't focus on AI, focus on results.
Okay.
That is the game changer.
Okay.
And third one is choose where you work. There are 2 kinds of businesses out there. One is a business that plays for profits. Another one is a business that plays for scale and rapid scale. When you work for rapid scale, you're very easily replaceable.
Okay.
They'll hire you, they scale, they let you go, which is also fine. They hire you at a very high package as well.
Okay.
So if I get offered a particular kind of salary because I've grown another business, it's because they have the money to afford me so that I can scale fast. But you're easily replaceable because of the cost.
Oh,
You're the highest cost in that organization. There are other kinds of businesses which focus on profitability, scale, and long term. There you might get paid less, but you learn for a long time. Choose your game. Do you want to play 2020 where you work for a year, save up, and play for 3 to 5 years without money? Or do you want to work on a consistent basis on a long term? Which game suits you best is something that you need to choose and play accordingly. So choose where you work.
That's very important.
Yes, these
So
are
that
three.
helps me to as a career growth for him, right?
Yes, yes,
For the course of time, right?
yes.
And you should be know more clarity where you want to focus.
Correct.
That's very important.
Because the profit-based businesses are more cost-focused.
Okay.
Startup and all these guys are more scale-focused.
But here you'll get more exploring. Like you can get a lot of.
You can get a lot of opportunities and
Opportunity to
stuff.
explore
There,
this.
the opportunities might be
Very
low,
fixed, yeah.
but the exposure is very high.
Acha, okay.
You scale fast, you go on the tops, you'll know everything there, so it's easy. But at the same time, it's very easily replaceable as well. So there are pros and cons of both. So choose which one works best for you. Be result driven. Don't care about AI if you're result driven. Move to that as soon as possible. And third one is choose where you work and what mode works best for you.
Thank you so much for sharing all this, Chetan. And it's been great conversation with you because I felt so happy because this is very close to my heart of sales, marketing, and branding. And I got more clarity for myself.
Awesome.
And definitely thank you so much for sharing and thank you so much for coming here.
Most
Thank you so
welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much for coming, Chetan.
Thank you.
Sustainable gifting for us.
Thank
The
you so
brand
much.
called Rafter.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
Here are my 3 takeaway from this episode. The first one is a business model. Any business, if you're going to do it, you need to focus on building the business model. You need to identify the target audience. You want to identify where you need to reach. That's very important business model. If that is one of the things what I understand. And second thing is market and market growth. This is something unique for me because we used to think marketing, sales, everything is same. Now understand marketing and growth market. 2 different word where you need to focus. Marketing is only to get the lead generation from that, and market growth, how you going to retention, how you going to focus on repeated order. That's what I understand. The third point is you need to focus more on personal stories on LinkedIn. If you're a B2B person, you need to focus more on personal stories. That's going to help you a lot. That's going to help you to build that kind of reach what you want. That's going to build your content. That's what I'm saying. These three takeaway from this episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please do share with your professional friend and show some love by subscribing the channel. See you in the next episode. Thank you.